Breaking news about stimulus checks. The government shutdown continues, and it seems like President Trump is going to use tariff money to bring relief for millions of Americans.
We have the greatest economy in our history. We have the highest stock market. All these things are rocking. We will have by the end of my first year more than $20 trillion of investment. The all-time record is $3 trillion. I think it's China. We're going to have $20 or $21 trillion. We've never had anything like it coming in because of tariffs, the money pouring into our country.
This was said by President Trump today, and it seems like something big is about to happen, as Trump says government will probably distribute some tariff revenue to Americans. Recently, President Trump talked to OAN Network, and he said that he's considering of giving $1,000 to $2,000 worth of checks to millions of Americans who make $100,000 and less. And if you belong to that category, then this is indeed a very important video for you. Before I begin, all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please hit that like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's begin. So let's start with this massive opportunity that can save you around $1,100 when it comes to your Medicare plan. That's why I partnered with Chapter, where you can get unbiased help from a real person absolutely free. Call the number on the screen today, 212-461-4492. Again, the number is 212-461-4492, and get the help that you deserve absolutely free. A number of people are saying it's time for stimulus checks for Americans, and President Trump second that, as Trump says government will probably distribute some tariff revenue to Americans. What it means? Well, right now a number of lawmakers as well as millions of Americans are looking towards President Donald J. Trump for some sort of relief to Americans. Why? Because of this government shutdown, Americans are struggling, and one of the biggest problem that this administration will face because of this government shutdown is this one. The Trump administration can and should take available steps to ensure SNAP participants get November food benefits. This is from the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, and this is huge. Coming from the official source is something that you cannot ignore. One thing that we all know, that millions of Americans are waiting for some sort of relief from this administration, and President Donald J. Trump recently said that he's ready to do it. What I mean by that, look at this. This is from Forbes. Well, Trump said the federal government will probably provide some tariff revenue over the next fairly short period of time to Americans, whom most economists say bear the majority of tariff cost. If you remember, recently President Donald J. Trump ordered his administration to pay American troops from the tariff money because there's a shutdown right now, and nobody knows what's gonna happen for millions of Americans, because vital programs that are the lifeline of millions of Americans are in danger, including the SNAP food benefit. And a number of states are saying that they will not be able to send food stamps starting November 1st, means just a week from now, if this shutdown continues. And that's where Trump announcement is making headlines right now. Look at this. The president claimed that the US has generated $650 billion from the tariff on European Union, $550 billion from tariff on Japan, and $350 billion from tariffs on South Korea. However, only about $200 billion in tariff revenue has been reported so far by the government, according to multiple outlets. And you know what the biggest news is? That President Trump is actually thinking to direct this money towards American people. So even if he directs $200 billion towards Americans, it could result in $1,000 to $2,000 worth of stimulus checks to Americans. Well, let's go towards the details. A definitive number has not been reached. Senator Josh Hawley introduced legislation in July that aimed to provide eligible Americans with at least $600 tariff rebate checks. The legislation is still under review. Trump told One American News Network this month that his administration was thinking maybe $1,000 to $2,000 worth of checks. Well, this is huge because millions of Americans are struggling right now. According to the recent report from Gallup, the prices of groceries are up by 21% in the past 3 years, and the rent prices are up by 28%. So now Americans need some sort of relief, and they need it as soon as possible. Well, if President Trump wants to direct this tad of money towards American people, he doesn't need any sort of Congress's approval. Well, he can simply sign an executive order for these checks, and it will be sent to American people in the form of rebate checks, tariff checks, or you can call them stimulus checks. And one thing that you need to understand, that even though there's a government shutdown right now, executive order will work according to a number of analysts and experts. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this whole situation? Because right now Americans are looking towards President Trump and this administration for some sort of relief, and President Trump is talking about these stimulus checks over and over and over again, and it's a hope for millions of struggling Americans. What do you think about these stimulus checks? Do you support these stimulus checks for Americans? If you do, then write in the comment section, I support stimulus checks. Again, if you support these stimulus checks, then write in the comment section, I support stimulus checks. Because remember, if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. Moving on with the details, the Trump has suggested tariff revenue could be used for an area of purpose in addition to rebate checks. This month, the president reportedly considered a tariff-funded $10 billion bailout for U.S. farmers who have been hit hard by the inflation. And now a number of analysts and experts, including the lawmakers as well as the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, are urging Trump administration to use this money to send SNAP benefits to millions of food stamp recipients. Do you agree with this very, very important plan from these entities? If you do, then please share your views in the comments section. A number of our subscribers are saying they are not receiving the notification of our videos. If you are facing the similar situation, then make sure you click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you can get the notification of our videos every single day. And don't forget to smash the like button on this video, as it helps this video and the channel as well. Well, if you have any questions at all, then please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer each and every question of yours, as Credit Viral channel will always be with you in your good and difficult times. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.